Hi, thanks for tuning in. My name's Joe. I work with Transwest Trailers, and today I wanted to do a quick walk around on a used 2023 Liddell C55 Lowboy. This trailer was in our rental fleet. Somebody rented it for just a few months, brought it back, and now we can sell it or continue to rent it, whatever you would like to do. But just a quick walk around showing all the benefits and features of the trailer. First, to start off on the front, this trailer's dual hydraulics, so you can undo these hydraulics right here and connect them to the wet kit on your truck, which is probably the preferred way to run a lowboy. It also has the pony motor sticking up right there. You can run it off of that if your truck does not have a wet kit. Coming to the neck right here, the trailer's got a 12.5-foot neck, and what I like about Liddell and their lowboys is if you look at the profile of this neck, it comes all the way back and then goes down, which ends up giving you more swing clearance. We sell other brands and they taper down, and they kind of can get in the way of your frame at the end of your truck, so it limits your swing clearance. These guys really optimize your swing clearance with the shape of the neck. Controls on the trailer, super simple. You have one that lowers your gooseneck support arm. Liddell does a pretty cool thing, if my cameraman can show you. Right here, there are two tabs, and what that does is when it comes down to rest on your frame, your truck, when you're, let's say, on the side of the road, angled, it'll keep the neck from sliding down, which is super nice. The second one is for controlling the neck up and down, lifting the trailer up and so forth. Right here you have the arm that controls your ride heights. There are 6 or 7 different ride heights on this one. Another cool thing about the front of this trailer and Liddell trailers is the ramp is integrated into it. This one comes down pretty close to the ground right there. So you're not flipping the ramp. A lot of them are spring assisted. You don't have to mess with that at all in this trailer. This yellow pin right here is your locking pin. And what I like about this, it's in the lock position right now, and you know that because it's behind here. But when it's unlocked, pulled out, and it would come out to about right here, you can see that from your window on your truck. So as a driver, you know when your neck is locked and when it is unlocked. It just makes it a little bit easier. A lot of companies, instead of having that horizontal pin, will have a vertical pin in the center right here, and you cannot see that from the window of your truck. The trailer has a couple different locking toolboxes right here. You just lock up chains and binders. The pony motor, I forgot to talk about that. It's in a little bit different of a position than a lot of neck the trailers that have lowboy or have the pony motor will have them right here. They set them up there. It makes it a little bit less convenient when you're a guy like me that's 5'8" to start it and do that kind of thing, but it does have an electric start on it. Come into the well. Trailer is going to have bent D-rings and a double wide outrigger on the first one. The outriggers on the trailers swing out like this. They're not full depth as far as the outriggers go, so they do attach to the web of the beam right there. It's going to have key slots on the front or on the top, front to back. Makes it a little bit easier. Liddell uses a little bit stronger steel and a little bit thicker steel in certain areas. So when you look at the cross members right here, they're a little bit stouter, a little bit tougher. Inevitably, when people are pulling equipment onto these trailers, these get dented and beat up. So they made these a little bit beefier on the Liddell trailers. It's definitely a nice feature. Come back here. The boom trough right here has it's covered right there, which is super nice. This trailer is going to have wheel covers. They're flat. You do have a little bit of a steep approach right here, but after you get used to that, it's not all that bad. One cool feature on a Liddell trailer, I'm going to stand right kind of in the middle here. Each axle has a shutoff valve to the bags. And what you can do is, if you had problems with a brake or a tire on any axle, you would drop the air to the whole trailer down to the ground, shut off the air to that axle, and then pull these chains up, and then go and put air to the trailer. When it lifts it up, it's going to lift that axle up. So what you end up having is, we call it a poor man's lift, but you can limp back to your shop to fix something if it's broken. It's a super nice feature, and that's on all three of the axles. The axle spacing, the three axles, you have 54.5 inches between each axle. It's going to give you the optimal amount of weight to carry on this trailer. All your controls on the trailer right here, you can have manual and auto as far as how your ride height goes. And the rear axle is an air lifted axle. So you don't have to do the poor man's lift on that one. You can do the air on that one. One other thing on the rear of the trailer, this one is set up for a flip axle. If you wanted to add a fourth axle to it, it can be accommodating for that. Really, that's about it for the trailer. This trailer right now, it's March 5th, 2025, and we have it listed at $99,000. You can also rent the trailer per month. You're looking at, with taxes, right around $4,000 a month. So, and I can do that 1 month at a time. Because this one's already in our rental fleet, if I have to move a new trailer into the rental fleet, I would have to have 3 to 6 months. But since this one's already there, I can do it as little as 1 month. There's a quick 1-page credit app you have to fill out, and a $500 deposit, and off you go. So if you have any questions, I can be reached at my cell phone number is 720-257-1126, or I can be reached by email at joe.bougher, BOUGHER, @transwest.com. Thanks. Have a great day.